you're wrong and you know it, will you try to make it right? How will you go about it? Would you be afraid that it won't be received, or you'll be ridiculed, or advantage will be taken of your position, of your supposed weakness? In this video, I interviewed Larry about a set of events in his past with someone he was close to but fell out with because of a certain professional and spiritual concern. It's great that you could join us today. Could you tell me, did you find it, if you've been in a situation where you know you have been wrong, were you able to redress the situation?
Okay, to be honest with you, I do, because I don't want a weight hanging over me. So in a certain situation when I find it's revealed to me that I'm wrong, I will always go to the person and say, look, I blew it there. I'm really sorry. Hope you'll forgive me.
Can you give me an example of that?
Yeah, okay, there was a pastor of a church that we attended for quite a long time, and I was the teacher at the local school. He was the chairman of the board of directors, and there were many things that I did not agree with his ethics on, and challenged him. Now, later on, as years went by and he started pastoring another church, I found out that he was actually right on much of what he was saying.
Judging by that, it sounds to me as though you challenged him, did you?
Oh, yes, I did. Yeah, I challenged him as to these certain decisions that he was making and alliances that he was making, as to whether if they were really according to his mandate.
Okay, now, was he fixed on the idea that he was right and you were wrong?
Yes.
Now that's interesting. Okay, then what happened in the course of time?
Okay, in the course of time, it was revealed to me that probably about half of what I thought I had been right on, I was actually wrong. So then what I did is I phoned him up. He was the pastor of another church at the time, and I just said, look, I made a mistake on these points. I also did go over the other points. I said, no, now this I still don't renege on, because I believe you missed the mark there. But these particular points, I was wrong, and I really apologize to you for not seeing that at the time.
Okay, did your relationship improve as a result of admitting that you were wrong?
No, by that time he moved on to another church, to another locality. So the relationship effectively was not going further, simply because of geographics.
Okay, so it was nothing to do with personalities at that stage, it was merely location.
Yeah, it was merely location, and I would have gladly took up the relationship never died anyway, because he wisely taught me a lesson there. He kept the relationship alive in doing something that we both loved doing. In this case, it was tennis. We both had a high level of tennis, and we loved our tennis matches. So he kept the relationship alive in spite of our differences by playing tennis with me.
There are many things that we can glean from the story. First of all, Larry and his friends were both convinced that they were right. Next, as time went by and more was revealed, they both had points where they could see that they were right or wrong. Then Larry's friend kept the relationship alive despite the contention by focusing on not what they disagreed with, but rather the positive side of things. Next week we'll be with Melissa as she talks about the adversity during a particularly vulnerable time in her life. It's something that most women will be able to relate to. Don't miss it. God bless, and bye for now.